Yo,
Yo, welcome back.
where's my video? Oh, here we go.
You gotta remember how everything works.
Huh?
You gotta remember how everything
It
works.
works. I still remember how it works. I still remember what the hell happened. I saw that haircut in one of the videos. I was like, I see Jordan Garney now.
Yeah. I went on, well, actually, I went on Thursday, but it didn't work out, so I ended up going back on Friday.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? You nice and relaxed?
Yeah. Not that we were stressed before, but yeah, cottage is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show you any more pictures from the one that I sent, but these guys. I think they would have been able to. Sorry, I'm stirring my coffee. Just one second.
No problem. Our viewers can wait.
Yeah, everyone can wait. Anyway, so what I was going to tell you is I think they bought 2 lots or even 3 lots at the point in time when this was being up for sale, because when we were rowing against the shoreline, everyone's got like nice, nothing fancy, like a lot. These guys have a tremendous space.
Wow.
And they're in a bit of a, it's not a cove, it's basically 80 feet from the shore. It's about yay.
Wow.
For my son, no problem. He can wade off forever. And so he was afraid of water at the beginning. By the end of the week, we could barely fish him out. Like, come on. No, he's like, no, come on. But the water was actually very warm. So 2 days were rainy, but I caught up on episode 4 and 6, emitting to 5. Yes, I'm talking about Star Wars. Oh, geez, I need a haircut. Anyway, so it was a beautiful week. It was a beautiful week, and then came back nice and relaxed. Wanted to chill out, and then yesterday had an encounter with my neighbors. So
an encounter.
It's basically if you're not careful and you walk outside and neighbors see you, it's basically, yeah, come on, let's go. It was a shit show last night.
They missed you.
Yeah, I don't remember much.
Oh well.
And we have the 4 houses. Who just oh my god.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So what did you do?
What did I do? Let's see. I sent in a proposal on Tuesday, I think it was, so I went and met with that manufacturing company on Thursday, I think it was, and sent them in a proposal on Tuesday for like a 6-week project for like 30 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hear back from them, phoned them on Friday. And as I was phoning them, he texted me saying, can I call you later? And then I didn't hear back from him on Friday. So I'll follow up with him again today. So I don't know if that, try not to read anything into that. It may be good, it may be bad, who knows? But I mean, I priced it out. I use Jamie's pricing formula, which is, what do they want? Is it something you can help them with? What's it going to take to do it? Do you want to do it? And how much is it going to take for you to be happy doing it?
Yeah.
So I came up with a price that I'd be happy to do it for. And whether that's in their range or not, I don't know. But it's a very refreshing way to approach things, because it's really not based on, market factors or people's budgets or whatever. It's strictly on like, what do you want to do it for? And if you're honest, if you're honest with yourself, you come up with a price, and it's like, and if I can't get that price, then it's better that I don't do it. So.
Yeah, I actually echo that, because I was thinking, sometimes when you apply for a job, they say, what's your expectation salary range? And it's always there's always this thought in the back of my mind, is like, just put something just lower.
Yeah.
Just put 140, put 150. It's got to be in their range. Yeah. Then you pause and go like, Okay, so what if they offer you a job at that range?
Yeah.
And it's a yay much responsibility.
Yeah.
Would you be happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's. Oh, speaking of which, on Monday I got. So last week I was supposed to hear about a job I applied to.
Yeah.
One that I had a couple of interviews for. I did hear back. Apparently, anyway, the story goes as the hiring manager came back from a 2-week vacation. Somebody quit on him, somebody part of his team. So now there's going to be a different restructure. This role is being put on hold. And at first I thought, yeah, that makes sense. But then I thought to myself, maybe it doesn't make sense. Like if somebody quit and you had somebody lined up to start, wouldn't that help you rather than hurt you?
Yeah.
Unless, of course, it created some. Anyway, again, not trying to justify. That's the information I was given. This is the information I have to live with. So,
yeah, it seems like a strange scenario, but it's funny how people's minds work. Like when I my very first job at Cargill, coming out of school, they do this thing called Cargill Management Orientee, where you spend like a week in a different part of the business for your first whatever number of weeks. So anyway, this one week I was supposed to go sit with this lady who was in the plant who managed supplies.
okay.
And it's one of those jobs that it's like, it's a shit job, but it's critically important to the business. Obviously, like if you're in a manufacturing plant and you know, you're going to make something and you don't have the right supplies, the whole thing comes to a grinding halt.
Yeah.
But if everything runs smoothly, nobody gives you any consideration or appreciation at all. That's what I mean when I say it's a shit job. It's like if everything runs exactly perfectly, nobody even knows that you exist.
Yeah, it's a thankless job.
Yeah. So anyway, and I go to meet with her, and this is all prearranged stuff. And I go in, and I'm like, "Hey," I introduce myself. She goes, "Yeah, I don't have time for you today." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go back and I see the HR guy, and I'm like, "Yeah, she sent me away, said she doesn't have time." And he goes, "This is bullshit." And he goes back and like tears a strip off her and says, and she's like, "I'm too busy." He goes, "How are you too busy to have someone come and help you?" Which I totally get, because it distracts you from what you're doing to try and teach somebody something. But anyway, long story short, I ended up helping her tremendously over the course of that week. Like she wasn't really a spreadsheet person, and I did a couple little things, and like, anyway, but it was one of those, it's kind of like your scenario, right? Like, how does losing somebody make you need a new person even less? It doesn't really jive.
Well, yeah, that's
but maybe it's sending them in a different direction or whatever. So who knows what the story
is. So I at first I tried to analyze it, and then I in my head, that ship has sailed.
Yeah, it's better not to, because it's this is one of Jamie's things, is like, you know, people will invest themselves heavily in this future that they create in their head as to why or what's going on. And really the truth is you really don't know anything. And anything you come up with is 100% fabricated
in your head
anyway. So why spend any time or energy on it? Anyway, so I'm waiting for that proposal to come back. Then I also reached out to one of my peer coaching guys he's written a book, and I've been following his posts and stuff. Like, his book's doing fairly well in the community that he's serving. So it's a book for managers of long-term healthcare facilities in the UK. It's called The Overwhelmed Manager. Anyway, I reached out to him to see if he wanted to turn that into a course or whatever, because him and I had talked about it previously. Anyway, so he came back and said it's in the back of his head as something he wants to do, but now is not the right time. So that kind of didn't go anywhere. And then I've got to connect with Joanne today, because we're trying to land on the date to start her Leadership for Retail Managers course. And I actually had a really busy week last week, because my daughter started a job working for my sister in Oakville. So I drive her there in the morning, leave at 7:30. I get back at 8:30, and then I have to leave at 3:30 to go pick her up and bring her home. So that's been like the the focus of my existence of last week is driving. And I keep saying to her, I go like, you're making money, and I'm shelling out gas money and time. What do I get? Nothing.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, but you just get the good dad award. I'm like, okay, that's fair.
Oh, that was a good post you did last week.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did my presentation on Wednesday on the leadership for new managers, and then I declared that I'm taking a few weeks off of that on vacation. That's my 7th week in a row, I think. So I got to reevaluate where that's going. What do I want to do with it? And I'm off next week camping. So yeah, but it was a good week. Kind of busy. We made a sale yesterday. Was it yesterday?
That was oh, sorry. Did you hear back? Or not back? Did you hear from Amy?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I got to reach out to her. She was talking to my wife last week. They're going away for the weekend in early August. She's calling it the mom's weekend. So it's like my wife, her sister, Amy, and my mother-in-law. But yeah, I got to follow up with her. But anyway, I got the email. I think it was yesterday morning. I'm sure you got the email too from Thrivecart that you made $2. Did you get that?
No, did I? No, sorry. Sorry.
So this was yesterday at 5:46 a.m. You've just earned a commission on a sale.
Holy crap. Oh.
And I got billed for my Canva subscription. So did you get your affiliate fee for Canva?
I will check that. Hold on. Now transfer. Huh. Somebody bought an app? Oh, with pregnant chicken. Oh shit.
Yeah, we doubled our sales.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
So you'll need to kick off the email sequence for that person.
Yeah, that's immediately what's coming to mind. No, let's take a look.
And I looked in the app yesterday. It looked, because I was worried that maybe, I wasn't 100% sure that everything's going to work, but it seemed to. But there's a record in there with one of those funny email addresses, which is like the system generated anonymous email. But then there's
would you permit me to share?
Sure. I would love to.
Yes, please.
How's that?
Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Lists. Yeah, so I spent quite a bit of time after getting the news about that role. I spent quite a bit of time just thinking, okay, so where are we? Okay, this is date created.
They won't be in here because the Zapier would have failed. Right? Or maybe not, I don't know. Like if you go and look in the
no, see, the thing is, Zapier,
we're in the free range still.
Yeah, Zapier, the one that fails is the Zap that when you refer someone.
Oh, okay.
So this creates a sheet. And this one, well, let's see. Sorry, story time. No, I need to go to glide tables, users. Yeah, this one's odd.
Yeah, there's a few there that look weird. I don't know, but there's the July 18th one.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
I'm curious, who's this? Amanda Stephanie? Oh, that's the original. Why is the date?
That's weird though. That is that the same name then? The second name?
This one?
Yeah. What's the new person's name?
Yelena Siegel.
Yeah. What's it in Glide?
Here.
Yeah. The reason that just popped out at me is because that looked like June on that other sheet. It says June 14th.
Yeah, that's exactly. This date created and this date created are the same day.
Yeah. But I wonder if she was created as part of somebody else's family and then she just bought it.
Let's take a look. I'm just trying to see if. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. I'm just trying to see. No.
Like I don't know how that record could be from June 14th on that other thing if this record here is July 18th.
Yeah, July 18th. I don't know. That's mighty weird. But all that is to say that so she's wait, this is Amanda. This is a different person here. Oh, okay. So she was an abandoned cart.
Oh, okay. And then she came back.
See, let's take a look. Yeah.
So did she come back because of the abandoned cart message or no?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. I don't know.
I can't see myself, but oh yeah, there we go.
I don't know what's going on. My internet, I guess, just blipped. This view. Anyway, so that's good news. It reminds me, I saw a post in my Kajabi group,
Mm-hmm.
and it was somebody saying, basically saying like they're not having any success, blah, blah, blah. They've been at it for a month or 6 weeks or something. And somebody said, well, their experience with their thing is that people spend 12 to 18 months interacting with their free stuff and following them on Facebook and basically getting to know, like, and trust them before they actually buy. So it's just kind of a reminder.
Yep.
For me anyway, like, you know, as much as it's starting to feel like we've been at this for a long time, in the grand scheme of things,
we haven't been, yeah.
It's still pretty new. So anyway, so that person, it looked, I couldn't tell if they had added any narrations. It didn't look like it.
No, neither did they add any family. It's just strange.
Yeah. I made a new video that I posted in Trello for our website. Let me see. Using your favorite Russian video sources.
Storytime is a companion app where you can listen to personalized audio as you flip through the pages of your books.
It's not about screen time. It's about flipping the pages of your book while listening to the comforting voices of loved ones reading the stories.
Have fun. It's Storytime.
Something tells me there's an editor that died in you, or a producer, or something to do with movies. Like, just that's brilliant, man. That is brilliant. Almost like you hired cast. You got the makeup going, everything's been set up, the lighting personnel showed up, the boom mics were somewhere hidden off screen. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
Oh, come on. For a single person sitting behind his screen, that is more than okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
That is, of course, you wouldn't have done it without me because I showed you your video.
Yeah. So you can add that to the site, and I'm gonna post that today on my posts. We'll see
So
if it does anything.
So now we have 2 paying users. Wow. What we made overall, we made what, $4?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we owe Amy too.
No, that's after 80s. So it's $5.
Yeah. Well, we had 3 because Joanne bought it full pop too. So
yes,
that was $5 each. Anyway, it's what else happened? I had an exchange with Jamie on Wednesday or Thursday. I texted him saying I wanted to set up a meeting with him, which I guess I did that early in the week, and then it took him a couple of days to get back to me. But he said they're in the middle of relaunching the next cycle of their Thriving Coaches Blueprint course.
Yep.
So he said he doesn't want to book anything for a few weeks, so maybe like mid-August. But anyway, so that's the next meeting. But I think in the meantime, between now and then, I'm going to spend a little bit of time working on the app, because what I'm going to propose to him is, because he's just starting, like the beta test that I just did was at the last week of the course I was in.
Yeah.
And so it didn't have the momentum of the whole course behind it. So what I'm going to suggest is we can run a full beta test for his full course that he's just launching right from the start, and have it time release content that mirrors the release of the course. And then that'll give us a much better indication of how it's going to work. So I'm gonna set that up a little bit and see what he thinks about that angle. So I'm the next. I've got between now and the middle of August to build out what I think I want this whole thing to look like, including a free version that he can promote to his broader audience.
Mm-hmm.
So there's kind of I don't know, the way I'm envisioning it. There's a free version for the world. Then that transitions to a paid version for the whole world, which isn't, so it's not specific to coaches. And then then there's the coaching specific elements of that mirror his course, his Thriving Coaches Blueprint course, and then the Clarity certification training that I'm taking in January that will be part of those courses. So there's kind of like a non-coach element and a coaching element to it. So anyway, the response I got from all the interviews I did was quite positive. So the only negative thing was that I only got 6 out of 17 people to either fill out a survey or do an interview.
That's unfortunate.
But I think that's just the part of it. Like I said, is because the course ended, people have moved on to other things. So
it's incredible how short our attention span is, just human wise.
Yeah. It's funny because what I've picked up on with things like this coaching course and self-help stuff,
mm-hmm.
it's kind of like people who go to university and then they do their graduate degree, then they do their PhD, and then, you know, who knows what they do. But it's like people are in like this learning mode. Like I'll start actually doing something when I feel comfortable that I've educated myself enough. So,
or you mean like it's just that's the frame of mind they're in. So you can,
it's a frame of mind a lot of people are in. It's just they go from one course to another to another to another, versus like take one course and then just go do shit. Anyway, it's funny because I was starting to write an article the other day. I'm calling it the self-help cleanse. And basically the premise of Jamie's of clarity is that clarity is a subtractive program. It's not an additive program.
Mm-hmm.
So over our lives, we just add so many layers on. Well, I got to take this course. I got to take this 7 habits, and I have this 10-step process and this 3-step process and this, and we just keep adding and adding and adding. And like I just said, taking more and more courses, more and more self-help things, how, you know, when really we're just building layers and layers and layers on top of who we already are. So it's like the whole idea is like, just stop and do a cleanse and just get back to who you really are, and trusting that you're already capable. And then from there you can start over. It's kind of like a reset. So anyway, I'm about halfway through writing the article.
Boy. I did some work on my. Sorry, it's all about me. I feel like I haven't even acknowledged what you
Before
said.
we jump onto that, so you're going to activate the email sequence for that person?
Email sequence, she's on.
Right, but she was on for abandoned cart. But is she on the new, since she bought, she's on the sequence?
Another good question. So in Thrivecart, let's see what happens. I used to, it's interesting. I used to be in this tool in Thrivecart all the time.
Yeah.
And now I'm finding myself like, where do I go? Oh, okay, hold on. What do I do here? How does that happen?
They've got some new tool, apparently. I keep getting.
Yeah, I was getting that email, but it's not them.
It's not
somebody
them.
or
it's I don't know.
Well, it says Josh from Thrivecart.
Yeah.
And when I go, it's not Thrivecart. It's not because Thrivecart is, what is the, okay.
Anyway, I haven't really looked at it. I've just been curious and thinking I'll go look at it at some point. But.
Yeah. Behavior, okay. On purchase, remove the new tag using active campaign. Owner ST. So yeah, so on purchase, she should have been added to owner ST. Active campaign. Let's go take a look. Contacts list. Storytime hub. Yep, here I am. Oh, actually, sorry. Oh God, I'm not sharing my screen. As we were talking, see this?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the campaign email just went out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so everything worked fine. She was an abandoned cart as a tag.
Yeah.
That got taken off. She was added as owner ST, and the new sequence started.
Nice.
So you and I, yeah, damn. This is what's so difficult to convey is We've automated everything, Greg.
Yeah.
It just works.
So all you need to do now is add that video to the website. I saved it on the
Oh, as the centerpiece, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can either replace the other video or just add it as an additional video. I don't know. You can figure out what works best. And then let the floodgates open.
Exactly. It's just.
So you were saying before about
Did
I cut you off?
I was oops, what am I sharing? Stop sharing. No, I just added a couple of touches to the page because this one, remember this?
Yeah.
So I actually went through and I started, I put all of the text down. So all of the copy is actually not just abracadabra, it's actually working.
Yeah.
You use our platform until your course is profitable. In plain English, 3 steps: prep, tech, marketing, and launch. Win-win. Oh Christ, this is this was a placeholder. Oh no. But look at what you get. Like, look at this. All of this stuff and all of this stuff. Oh, and I need to work on frequently asked questions. Because I was thinking of including a link to this webpage into that. Remember the lead magnet I had?
Yeah.
That's kind of what my thought was. So you download the lead magnet. The first page is saying, hey, there's this service.
Cool. I did. I launched my leadership for retail managers page. Finally. Leadership. This is my leadership offering now. I got my video.
Hello, friends.
Your favorite song.
Paradigm.
So this just recaps kind of what's in the course.
That's right. I do this time. Equal.
Yes.
And then here you can click to book a call. So this uses my program that I bought, Calendly.
Yeah, this is spot on. I love your avatar.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I was telling somebody, I want to be that guy. And they said, you are that guy. I'm like, well, I'm striving to be.
Here we are, man. We gotta crack this.
Yeah. So what do you, back to the drawing board?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And like, honestly, you're asking the question that I'm trying to ask myself is, if we're back to the drawing board, then what is on that drawing board?
Yeah.
I can't tell you if I'm really excited right now, unsure, or just disillusioned.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be dramatic here. It's just what was going through my head as I was sitting on the nice beach looking out on the lake is, okay, do we try something else? do we try the same thing with, I don't know, a different slant? Do I put myself out on Fiverr or other things with stuff that we can do?
Yeah.
Like sell templates for course creators.
Yeah. Actually, you just reminded me when you said that. I had an idea where you basically create a Trello board.
Yep.
So if you think about all the cards that we went through to launch our app, it's basically people buy the Trello board from you. So all the tasks are already in the to-do column.
I have to say that I always get this little spark when I hear those words. I had an idea, and I was like, okay, Greg, cue the music.
So I thought that would be kind of a cool, like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times the template or the process it's like a deck or something that walks you through the steps.
Yeah.
But if you think about a pre-populated Trello board, that everything you need to do is already outlined on there. And you could build into it, say, I don't know.
Can you sell a Trello board?
I don't know.
Like
You can share or assign it to somebody. So I don't know. It was just my early stage idea. I hadn't actually looked into what you can or can't do or how it works. But I just thought, like, if somebody wants to launch a course, instead of sending them a deck that says, here's all the steps you need to take, it's like, here's the Trello board with all the steps in it. And then they can use it to actually walk themselves through the whole process.
That's a brilliant idea.
And I mean, you could even set it up that if depending on what service they sign up for, like when things go into a certain column, you know, if they used you as a sounding board to like verify or proofread or comment back on what they've done.
Yep.
That kind of thing. But it's an actual tool that takes them through the process from concept to completion.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It reminds me of something that I received from, remember my favorite was that Aurelius Jin, who from Unstoppable PLR.
Yeah.
He was talking in one of his videos about selling Canva templates.
Yeah.
Because you can do that too. So if you can sell Trello templates, it's actually it's a pretty damn good idea, at least in my opinion. You're right. And actually, that is something we should do. At least I definitely should do, because that helps with this whole shortest path from A to B.
Yeah.
One of the promises I give is I'll give you all of the templates.
Yeah.
So like when you think about not just Trello board, but also designing something in Canva and selling that as a template, like a pack.
Yeah.
Where when you're starting a course, how do you define your big idea, define the 3 steps, break down those 3 steps. Those are your lessons. What do you cover?
Yeah.
Dun.
Yeah. Well, and then I mean, depending if they're buying stuff too, like in there, you can say, okay, now it's time for you to buy your Thrive cart, and here's the link, and it's your affiliate link.
Yep.
And so on. But it takes them from A to Z through the whole process. That's
an interesting idea. I'm just trying to see. Talk me. Can you talk me through? So there's a Trello board which gives you all of the steps that you need to complete, let's say, a launch of something.
Yeah. So say it's for launching a course, right?
Okay.
So it's basically the whole gambit of everything you need to do. So that and everything's in the to-do column, and then they'd have the in progress, blah, 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 whatever columns, parking lot, all the same things that we had. But that one column is all in the proper order. and what's your idea, and maybe there's links to videos or other supporting things that help them walk through it. But it's then when that card gets moved to whatever, to the done column, then they can go on to the next card, which is, okay, now that you have your idea, now here's what you need to do. You need to come up with a design. So go to Canva, and I don't know, there's all the steps laid out. And like I said, it would have all your affiliate links in it. So it's like, go to Canva, they click on your link and they go there, they sign up for the free Canva account, unless they already have Canva, who knows. But anyway, that's just kind of the idea, was that instead of giving somebody like strictly a course or a deck or however else you would deliver that content, it's delivered in a board that is interactive and walks them through step by step.
That's a great idea. I like it because it's not complicated.
Yeah.
There's really no burden for trying it. And then we can package it into because I did have mild success. I don't remember, like, I think I got under $2 for a lead when I was promoting that lead magnet. Huh.
And then, I mean, you can have a card in there too. It's like, okay, you're now at the point where you need to decide your platform. How are you going to take your course to market? And then it kind of ties into your other thing. Like, you can use this service that I provide using our platform, blah, blah, blah. Or you can buy Kajabi, or you can go through Udemy, or you can go through Learn Worlds, or I don't know, whatever the other options are.
And what would you give this Trello board away for free?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if you gave it away for free and people clicked on your links and bought your stuff, then it would certainly pay for itself. Well,
it actually does make sense to do that, because I don't remember how many dollars did they spend. So if it's if I got 80, so I spent about $200 on that Facebook thing. If it was like $2 and change for a lead, and I got 80 leads, I believe, which was surprising and staggering in a week versus having 0 leads from having your website for 6 months.
Yeah.
And I had only one person buy Termly.
Termly,
yeah. Which was $40 in after everything cleared. Just one person buying one product.
Yeah. Well, I guess even as we're talking it through, like, you can have things in there too. It's like, in the board, if they get to a stage where it's like, fuck, I need some help with this, then it's like, they can click a link and book a call with you. And I don't know if the first call is free, or it's like, consulting services for X amount of money, or I don't know, however you would do it. But it's kind of like, they can engage with you as often, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking it out loud. Like, maybe there's a package they buy if they engage with you X number of times for this price, or it's on an ad hoc basis at this price, whatever. But it's.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm just.
Like, you can do the design for them, their logo, I don't know. Like, maybe that's a way to get into some of the little bits and pieces of ad hoc work. They need to come up with an email sequence. Hey, you want us? We'll write your email sequence for you. You know what I mean? Like, as they go through, it's free, but as they go through, if there's bits and pieces they want help with, they can.
Yeah, so it's essentially a freemium model.
Yeah, they can buy help with those things.
It's worth a try. It's for everything we've done. It's just prettying stuff up. It's not creating anything new.
Yeah.
Like, we can have a link to the presentation that I've done, the like getting a standing ovation.
Yeah.
I
Anyway, that was just an idea.
know. Yeah, I like the idea actually.
I mean, for me, I'm trying to come up with new ideas, but I'm also revisiting all my old ideas. Like I want to repackage up my Leadership for Teens course to be so the resume part is free, and then that's a feeder into buying the other parts. So I've got a promo code right now that runs till the end of July, and then I'm planning to launch this new version August 1st. I was also reading something on my Kajabi group about this lady who's supposedly super successful, but she doesn't sell anything more than, I think she said, $30. But it got me to thinking, like my real estate course where I was trying to sell it for $300. Maybe that should be a $29.99 or a $19.99 course where it's like, you know, a no-brainer. People just buy it and take from it what they will, but you can get more volume that way. Because I mean, let's face it, I'm not getting any volume the way it is. So
Yeah, you're going down the same route that I went with my courses. Right now, all of my courses that I created are free. If you want to go on you can just take them.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's park this for now because we should have a session when I'm more clear-headed, not like yesterday. No, Jesus. But yeah, see if we revisit some of the stuff that we been working on and just maybe we see it in a different light. Entrepreneur versus entrepreneur.
That's right. Well, we got to get ourselves to 100 episodes. That's my latest milestone.
Oh, we will.
I know.
We will.
All right.
Okay, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's been great getting into this groove again.
Exactly. All right. See ya. Bye.